Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Police entrapment. That's what this was all day long. I have never seen police go so low just to give out tickets. A Regina man who wanted to help a homeless man took off his seatbelt to reach into his pocket to get some change, but the homeless man was a cop and a good Samaritan got a seatbelt ticket.
It's a story that proves the saying, no good deed goes unpunished, after a Good Samaritan received a ticket for trying to give money to someone who he thought was a panhandler. Rebecca Lesko with the confusion.
Dane Rusk will think twice before handing out spare change again.
Well, the ticket's $175, and the $3 I gave to him, I'm out $178, all because I was trying to help out a homeless guy.
It happened Wednesday as Rusk was leaving the Victoria Square Mall.
As I came up to the stop sign, I stopped and I looked and I saw this homeless guy holding a sign. I instantly felt sorry for him.
That's when Rusk says he took off his seatbelt and grabbed $3 from his pocket.
I reached out, I had to undo my seatbelt and hang over and drop the change on the curb.
But this wasn't an ordinary panhandler. It was an undercover police officer. Moments after dropping the change, Rusk was pulled over by police on Victoria Avenue and issued a ticket.
I said, what do you mean? I didn't talk to any police officer. And he said, well, yeah, you gave him money. And I said, oh, the homeless guy. And that's when I was pretty shocked.
Regina police say this is nothing new. It's part of the intersection projects watching for traffic violations.
The intersection's probably one of the most critical areas when it comes to accidents, obviously, and our high volume intersections are ones that we tend to target. So we will run random intersection projects throughout the city.
The police officer's sign was not soliciting money. Panhandling is not considered a crime. However, Regina does have a bylaw that prohibits soliciting to vehicle occupants in high traffic areas. That's why Dale Lakeman no longer holds up a cardboard sign. Instead, he collects bottles to support himself. He feels for Rusk.
Cancel that seatbelt ticket that gentleman got, because look at the poor guy took pity on a homeless person to give him some money.
Lakeman hopes it won't deter others from giving to homeless people.
Man, what would I have to do? Go and give that person my $50 or $20 that I made from panhandling? Because, I mean, holy, he's just trying to help a person.
An expensive lesson from a good deed gone wrong. Rebecca Lesko, CTV News, Regina.
In what may be the biggest WTF moment of Canadian policing this year, a man was reportedly ticketed $175, that's $137 US, for giving a homeless person money because the homeless person was actually an undercover cop. Dane Rusk was driving back from the mall in Regina when he saw an older man panhandling on the corner with a sign. When Rusk pulled up to give him change, he took his seatbelt off to lean in out the window. Seconds later, a cop pulled him over to ticket him for taking his seatbelt off. I said, "What do you mean? I didn't talk to any police officer." And he said, "Well, yeah, you gave him money." Thus told CTV News. The ticket, $175, and the $3 I gave him, I'm out $178, all because I was trying to help a homeless guy. In Toronto, the police have been using this tactic since 2012, albeit they haven't been collecting money, rather alerting drivers with a sign that specifically said, if you're reading this and on your phone, you're about to get ticketed. Now, this is not really entrapment, this is a warning, basically. The goal of this initiative was to direct traffic behavior and to make people drive safer, Les Park, media spokesman for Regina Police, told Vice. The fact is that people behave really well when they know an officer is watching, but we know that behavior changes when they know they're not being watched. But he wasn't driving without a seatbelt. He took it off at the light and put it back on. I would take this to court and fight it for entrapment, then sue the police for entrapment also. There are laws against this. About half a block up the road, the police officer from Regina Police Service pulled Rusk over and slapped him with a $175 ticket for not wearing a seatbelt, although he was wearing one at the time, Rusk said. That's when Rusk was informed that the homeless man was actually an undercover cop. Would you fight this ticket? Let me know in the comments. Check out my Patreon, where for $1 a month, You can see my videos a week in advance with other perks coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.